I love the chase. If there's something I really love, I love the chase. In terms of napendanga kitu, unajua mimi nimetoka Pumwani boys. So I feel like tu kutoka chuo wale madem tulikuwa tunakatazwa, walikuwa nakatazwa, hao ndio walikuwa nakatazwa, sisi tunakatazwa. Madem wa Alliance, Riara namba, hey, we don't want to see you with those boys from Pumwani. Ilikuwa sisi Jamu, ilikuwa sisi Jamu, Isili, Aquinas. Oh my god. All of those 4 schools now for Jericho. All of those 5 schools sisi ndo tulikuwa no go zone. But sasa mimi kitu kilikuwa inanifurahisha ni when they used to do that. Hiyo ndo time sasa mimi ndo naenda kuhakikisha. And then your time kwa nimechapa. So the only thing inakusaidia ni lugha. Upati dem out of looks nayo. Mimi ilikuwa hiyo time ukiambiwa na msichana. Wacha nikwambie hiyo time kwanza ukiambiwa na msichana, me and you Bobby maybe in another life. Mungu.
Hi guys, welcome back to your all-time favorite podcast, Lock and Key. I'm Amy Kinyanjui.
And I'm Victoria Kuwana.
And welcome. So today's episode, as you can see, we have a guest with us today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, BBOBBYJUNIOR. Yeah, pigeni nduru kama stima zimekam. Yeah, I go by the name of Bobby Jr. I am a content creator, but I don't want to be using that name anymore. This is the last month I'm calling myself a content creator.
Okay.
Yeah, from next month I'm a visual artist. That's the one I'm going with. Visual artist. I am a filmmaker. And I am a YouTuber. YouTube channel East Meets West.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm sure most of our viewers, and I've heard of your.
Also, we brought Dom here.
Yes, before.
Yeah. Now we're having you.
So if I may ask, as I usually ask, how has your week started off or been so far? Yeah.
To be honest, nothing interesting about my week. It was just a lazy week. I just was chilling in the house because I had so much going on in the previous week and I just wanted to rest. So, wiki, Leon, kadribu nidanganye. So I was saying yesterday I was outside. I was having a good time with my girlies, with my friends. But today, tuko kazi. We have to shoot content for you guys, and that's why we brought Bobby. And if you don't mind, please tell us how your week has been.
Yes.
Hey, my week. Okay, the week started proper. My week imekuwa poa, but I won't even lie to you. I'm just a bit struggling with my how can I call it? When I start noticing I'm sleeping late, I kind of think I'm not quite okay. But not really okay at I'm depressed now, but I just feel like whenever my body sana when I get to kwa kitanda and man imefika naingia kwa kitanda 1 alafu na lala 3 na amka by 8:30.
Yeah.
That's when now I noticed, okay, not that I'm sleeping a lot because I'll still wake up at 8:30, but when I notice there's a fight, I know that mentally I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I'm grateful to God. Opportunities, jobs. So as nakam, so like I've been working on, I work with Gordons. I'm an influencer for Gordons.
Yes.
So I was doing videos for that this week, and then we have a fun fair by the Chanwa Palag next week.
Next
so
week.
We did a talk on the 21st. We're gonna be in Mombasa. For the Gordon's Fun Fair, so you don't want to miss out on that.
Please don't.
You don't want to miss out on that. But apart from that, just kidogo. I also create content for other content creators. So that's what I was doing. Also just planning my week. But all in all, I feel like I've had a good week.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's anything I've been wanting to say to you, I love that series you keep on doing on your Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god. And
I also feel anataka kujita visual artist.
And I also feel like you started it for some reason. Like there are people who keep on doing your thing. I don't want to mention names, but there are people who keep on doing what you do, and I'm like, mliimbia Bobby.
Nataka mnichukulie hiyo clip. Nataka hiyo clip. Kitumia clip. Editor kwanza kanaweza nitumia hiyo clip. Ni post leo usiku. Iende kwa stories zangu. Hiyo ndo na promote podcast nayo. But yeah, to be honest, I always even feel like that. I feel like manze mimi nakonga, and I think it's just something that
you're so creative.
Hata kabla I feel like nakonga kwanza kabla creative nakonga humble. Hata kama sifai kusema vitu kama hizo, unajua mtu humble afai kusema mimi ni humble. Lakini me, I just feel like that's who I am. So even most times I see things like hata YouTube, si ndo tulianza trends za kuweka memes kwa videos, like you know everyone now is doing it, but no one quite, hakuna mse bado ati atakuja kupeana homage to you guys. So even with that, even me, I saw so many people, and the funny thing, why unajua hata sengine akisema Bobby mimi sikukukopi, the beautiful thing about my journey is I documented things.
So you have proof.
So I have proof, and the fact that I started doing it in 2016, kablata Instagram introduced IG Reels. Like I was doing it. Unaget? So hata akikama waseme nini, mimi naambianga tu sawa, haina shida, hata stabishana na nyinyi. And I don't go to people true. And I'm like, people send me videos. I have this thing where people send me videos and I'm looking at them and I'm like, nakaa tu wenyewe by them mmekuwa hata hizi andika inspired by unaona kwenye andika earrings by sijui nani, wig by nani, by nani, send video mwandike inspired by Bobby Jr. But they never gonna do that. They'll never do that.
But my question is, do you feel like it's wrong they're copying you, ama? Because at the end of the day, there are things, you're not the first one to come up with that. There are people who have done it before. Yeah, but I don't necessarily feel like that, because you can't put a price to creativity. You know, and then another thing is the fact that mimi ni sumbuangi, because manze hii kitu ni gift. You know, when something is, it's like someone who can sing. Like anaweza amka asubuhi na imbe tu, yani ni natural kwake. I don't know if people understand how fast I come up. If people were to spend a day with me and understand how concepts come to me, you'd be so shocked, because at the end of the day, all I need to see is a brief, less than 5 minutes kudangani. Ndakuwa na a whole concept ready for that brief. You know, like I remember when I was doing a video for Kukito, and they hit me up and they were like, yo, we need to do a video. So for me, in the back of my head, wakiniambia, Bobby, tunataka ukuje ufanye video. You see why I'd say the difference between a content creator and a visual artist take time. Una treat the game as art. A content creator wants to get the job done. Una get? Get the job done. So 2 people were invited. Let's say if a content creator and a visual artist are both put to the test for a video like that. You see, in Kukito, if it was other people, I don't want to mention names, but if it was other people, they'd be like, hi guys, so today I started my day off nicely. Then I went to Kukito. I come with me. This is how the menu looks. This is woo. And that's fine. That's your job. I'm not saying that's a bad way of doing it. You know, you're getting the job done and you're doing a good job. You get, which is okay. But then now, sasa kuna visual artist, where me, I feel like that's where I belong. And for me, I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's the easy route for me to go. And I never want to go the easy route. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, for me to stand out in my content, I have to do something that other people are not doing. So I'm like, cool. I tell them, is it okay if I go to the other side of the counter? They're like, yeah, okay. So what's your concept? I'm like, a babe walks in, I see her, I go have a lunch with her, we eat, and then nikaini kizuba, alafu kwa kuzuba tushikanishe na counter. So it feels like the whole time I was just daydreaming about her. But I'm an employee of the nini. So looks
by
like
the time,
by
the time they were saying, alikuwa manze aso bambika. I even when I did Coca-Cola, I remember when we did Coca-Cola, the first video we did for Coca-Cola, it's on my page. And by the time we're giving it to the client, and that's what gives me joy, like when the client is really satisfied with their job. Because those guys wanted to take us for dinner. Walikuwa tu zile za, manze, we want to take you guys to Ankole. for you to have dinner, because enyewe vitu hiyo content mnatoa
ni
crazy, unaona. So for me, I feel like I've never quite been worried about people taking up a style that I'm doing, because at the end of the day I just feel like for me, I know, like ni gift manze, ni gift. Unajua, ni gift kutoka Mungu. So unless tu Mungu aseme Bobby yes sasa acha nifunge mfereji.
Unajua, there's one thing about God, haizi chukua gift aliprepare.
No. So yako till the very end. So for me, as long as that's why I never hata iniumangi hata single bit, imagine. I'm just like, cool, I see what you're doing, God. It's for me now to also make sure I'm also, with every video that I'm doing, sipunguzi standard. Naenda tu nikienda. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Because akuna kitu kwa internet also is new. You know, there's someone also in another country who has also been doing this thing. Me, I started doing it in uni when I was in 2016. I used to post it on YouTube.
It was not just a thing.
Yeah, you know, like for me, I always knew I wanted to tell stories, take a song, tell stories, have a unique twist to it. So I always knew that since uni in 2016. So when Reels was introduced, I was like,
nice.
You know, and that's later on, you nika 2020, 2021. Hapo ndo nilikuwa, okay, nimekuwa nikifanya hizi vitu, sasa wacha niwaonyeshe. Yeah, so for me, I respect everyone who's doing it. Unajua, at the end of the day, if it pays your bills, wefanya. Mi sitai kuambia ati mliniibia. Sinanga hizo, we do.
Amy?
For me, my week has been great, actually. I'm just about to start a new project, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, so for me, I'm looking forward for that to go to as planned or even better. Yeah, so that's what I'm anticipating for mostly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so let's get into the topic, right? Righty, so the topic of today is lessons we've learned from our exes. It doesn't have to necessarily mean someone you've dated. It can be maybe you've had a situationship, a thing, but you learned maybe something, or you were like, or maybe just right now I've mentioned, you've just like, by the way, I've learned something from this other person. Yeah. So yeah.
Mbona umecheka Bobby? Kwani ziko nyingi?
Zime just come into place.
Nakwambianga kwa mtu, yani
umepitia.
Mimi nakwambianga nakanga hivi chini anasema naweza andika best seller. Nairobi best selling author Bobby Junior walai. Niambia tu alafu nite tu mademo wanai. Naweza enda. Kila msichana na chapter yake, chapter 1. Huyu vitu kwa amenionyesha manze wote tu, yani mnasoma unasema this book, Bobby's book is so captivating. Na hiyo ni uchungu na mwaga. Manze hizo ni machozi. Nilikuwa naandika kitabu machozi kilitoka.
Lakini wewe hudhani hao mademo alizaandika kitabu juu yako
man, acha nikwambie kitu moja. Mimi ni msempoa by the way. Hakuna mtu anaweza andika. You know, let me tell you something. Can I be honest? Even on this podcast, if there's a babe out there nime cheat on her, mwambie andike chini ya hii podcast. I hope you take this kwanza, you put it hata kwa TikTok. If there's a babe I've honestly who's caught me, okay, sasa nasema pia nimesijaishiko, but kama kuna mse ashainitoka, kama kuna mtu ashainitoka juu ya kucheat, I don't even play it like that. Yeah, I always try my best to just kukua mse tu mpoa, because tena I'm all about positive energy and positive vibes and just being mse mpoa. Lakini wauliza kitu aliniduia.
Sure. For the lessons. Let me start. Lesson number 1. Do not discuss arguments or big decisions on text.
Okay.
Okay, let me not make it about myself, but kuna zile arguments mnakuanga nazo sana na mtu wako, it doesn't even work on text. Texts make it worse. Me, I want to talk to you face to face, so you can give me your reaction. You see mine, we see. Because I can tell you something and you're just like, this bitch. And I don't want it to be like that, because maybe I'm saying something that is affecting me deep down, and you're just taking it as you too. So it doesn't. Arguments kwa relationship, doesn't work on text.
And I don't know how people like to new madam you do a lot. Like you just assume the mood of the text nimeandika nayo. Maybe mi nacheka lakini unaandika tu, oh, that's how you want to talk to me. That sijatumia capital letters. Why you shouting?
Yeah.
Nashanga, how can I shout on text? How am I shouting on text?
But you can't.
I can't. How are you shouting on text?
You can't because it's the way you feel. Like it's the way.
But how am I shouting on text? Make it make sense.
I feel like it's how I picture you saying that.
Nah, you see, that's a you thing. That's you thing. That's not a me thing. Mi labda mi nimekaa naisha nacheka. Nimeka mali mi nacheka. Because I have this habit where when someone says something serious and hiyo moment ya kuwa sarcastic, muanza na kucheka, mutoaza. And then someone is like, oh, you're not taking this seriously. Or you're not doing what? And I'm like, yo, chill, man. Mi yo ndo njia yangu tu ya ku not make a big fuss out of it.
Why would you dilute maybe a scene where I'm mad at you with laughing emojis?
No. See, laughing emojis, hizo ni mbaya. Hizo ni kukupoke.
Yeah.
Hiyo nayo ni kukupoke. But I don't know how you guys just guess a tone ya text. Like you can tell I'm shouting and I've not used even capital letters or anywhere. Mi mwenyewe hata tu kama capital letters naanza nayo ni ile ya sentence, kwanza sentence. Zaidi hapo hakunanga juu siekangi commas, full stops. Mi ni ule wa text paragraph moja yenye haina kitu. Haina punctuation. But then again, it makes sense. Like I feel I'm also for the idea of when we have a confrontation, doing it over text. See, nini. Like even me, I feel like everyone, when you break up now, everyone has done it over the phone. How is he do it? How is he do it face to face?
Why?
Have you ever
wanarudi box? Wanarudi box. Wala mimi niko na rule.
Text. Sorry?
Me, I have a rule. I'll fight for you once. Like tukiachana uniambia it's over, niko na one chance to win you back over. After you one chance uende useme I work. Mi nakanyaga kubosita kubenye sili skutafutanga. After hiyo siwezi. Hiyo imeisha. Tena nikuja nianze kuambia oh please.
I miss you.
Haiwezi. You have only one chance. Yeah, mimi na yetu kona tu one chance. Na hiyo one chance ikikata lakini one chance most of them usema okay, let me go home, I'll think about it.
Let me talk to you later.
And then after 3 days anasema okay, now I've decided let me just go. And then unakwambia umedecide hivyo sawa. And I'm never the nagging type. Never the nagging type. Nor am I the type of all of the people I've dated or been in situationships with, they'll tell you like I'm never the type of person kukufuatilia. And then later on over the years, I feel like everyone I have dated, we're still cool. Like we'll meet in the streets and they still follow me on Instagram. Mi sinanga hiyo tabia kublock mtu. Niko tu sawa nao. Wakiniongelesha tunaongeleshana. I don't have anything.
Okay. So let me pose a question to you, Amy. Have you ever broken up with someone through text?
I wouldn't say necessarily breaking up with them. We are not dating. But yes, kuna mtu nishaimwambia.
Ending things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Bobby looking for a word to use.
To dilute
it. Yeah. It's just ending things.
Yeah,
it's not breakup.
It's not a breakup, surely. But yeah, I have. But it's because I didn't see the point of us meeting, surely, honestly. We were not...
Imeisha.
Yeah.
It wasn't that serious. Okay, maybe to you, but... Okay. Yeah.
A lesson you've learned from your ex?
A lesson I've learned from my ex. Wow. Asa amenikula ma character development. Hata nikuna lessons. No, but a lesson I've learned from my ex is, take time. Taking time. And I think putting yourself first. The last person I was with, things ended because she decided to put herself first. I think for me, for the longest time, I've been a serial dater. Where I've never quite had a phase when I was alone.
Yeah.
Like this is the first time kutoka September till now. This is the first time I've been
September
alone.
Just juicy.
Lakini unajua
September last year.
Unajua in man years hiyo ni ngapi? in man years. Do you know how much? Ni kama unasikia tu sema dog years. In man years unajua hiyo ni 2 months unadhani ni mchezo. 2 months huko yani huko kwa streets au usumbuani na anyone's daughter.
September is
no yeah see but tuko week 2 ya October. See week 2. But, so 4 plus 2 6 weeks.
It now shows how serious it is when you mean haujaika pick up.
Yeah. So this was the first time because I used to jump from one person to the next. And I feel like I realized it was good trauma, not bad trauma, because I've always had my family. You get like, so I never quite was alone. You know, I have 2 older sisters, my mom and dad. So we've always just been in that family. Like regardless of how hard times were growing up, we always had each other. Kwetu ungepita usikia sana cheka. Yaani unapita kwa stairs, asa anacheka lakini sapa asa hajakula. Lakini ile kicheko inatoka kwa hiyo nyumba. Manze ile kicheko imetoka kwa hiyo hao. Watu wamejibamba. Sasa kwa furaha, but those are the kind of lessons that I learned. So eventually I realized for the first time, man, you have to stop. Like what you're doing is also not nice because you're jumping from one person to the other and you're also not loving yourself. No, you want someone else to give you that love.
Instead of
and
yourself.
You're not, so I think one thing I learned from my ex is putting yourself first. No, like even tukitokana, hiyo ndo kitu alinisho that she has to put herself first. Unaona? And mimi nilikuwa pia mimi nimekuput first.
What do you mean? Nimekuput first.
Hata mimi nimekuput first. Tuko na one thing in common. Unataka kuweka first, mimi nataka kuweka first.
But let me ask you something, Bobby. When guys, like you've said, jumping from one person to the other, does that mean ukiwa na maybe Joyce ulikuwa unafikiria Irene?
No. For me, it's never been that because the last time I asked a girl to be my girlfriend was I dated her in 2017. We broke up in 2018 for a year. And that was true love. I also was in a talking stage that was true love. Hiyo ilisha around
natural love mingi.
Ambili tu. Hiyo ilisha around April. So I think, and yeah, it was almost around 8-9 months of ilikuwa tu we were dating but not officially in a relationship. So I also feel like during those, when I'm with one person, I'm genuinely, that's when nakwambia kuna mtu anaweza sema ati nilimcheza. Hakuna mtu anaweza kuja akasema ati Bobby cheated on me. You know, if there is, andike kwa comment section. But I've never been that type of person. Jumping from one person to the other is, for me, I feel like, for me not to feel that pain, nilikuwa naenda hiyo process ya umsana niumiza 2 weeks na kasolo, alafu nimerudi soko. Sasa zingine hata sirudi soko, narudishwa tu by force. Na post 2 picture napata, oh my gosh, wow, wonderful, DMs imejaa. Ama kulikuwa na msemo alikuwa anangoja opportunity amejump. Unaona, so for me it was like those, wallahi, it's crazy even when I hear it now. It was always crazy, like there was always just, it was, ilikuwa ni kama kulikuwa tu yani after nimeshaanza kuheal kuna msemo mwingine. So yeah, nililearn too, I had to now just relax, nijambe sasa Bobby, it's time for you to be alone.
Love yourself.
To love myself.
Me?
For me.
When you're not exes.
You know me. Asha mimi down below. Put the comment section. But yeah, for me what I learned was if they did it once, they can do it again.
Oh yeah. So
like kuna venye tu atarudia that thing.
Mungu alisema forgive 77 times 7.
Hiyo 77 times 7 ishaisha
in a day. In a day kwanza.
77 times 7.
No thanks. But trust, if they can do it once, they can do it again.
Also, that aligns with something I wrote here, that not to be too forgiving and allowing them to say sorry a lot. Because there's something about sorry, ukisema sana, it doesn't even mean anything.
It doesn't mean.
Unachoka tu, like, okay, I'm sorry, are you going to change? I feel like the change is what is important, not the sorry.
But I feel like vitu kama, I think the serious things when it comes to relationship and umesema once they do it once they'll do it again. I feel like one cheating, that one is very understandable.
Do you feel like once a cheater always a cheater?
Not really.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like always a cheater.
So, I feel
unless like that was in the youngest.
Unaweza mchange aje, si aende change na watu wao.
Lakini acha nikwambie ukweli. Let me tell you something. Every guy akona msichana moja mwenye ni dawa yake.
Basi mimi si dawa yake.
Yes, dawa yake.
Mwenye kuchange.
Kuna mtu tu mwanze nakwambia anaweza ambiwa na msichana ruka. Anapiga soma so. Kila mwanaume anaweza kuambia kwa list yake kuna msichana mmoja alimfanya hivyo. So that's why I'm saying the things that you're saying you can't forgive, that even me, okay, makes sense. One, cheating. Two, abuse.
Definitely.
Physical and emotional abuse, unaona, even verbal abuse. That's no. But hizo tu uongo tudogo, hizo unafaa 77 times 7. Hizo unafaa manze.
Hizo ndo zinaanzanga.
Small.
Haba ujaza kibaba at the end of the day.
Unapata uliambiwa
nenda gani akudanganya ma cheat.
Nidanganya tu kidogo.
Unaona? Kuna zile za enye unajua mtu wako. For instance, you feel insecure when I go out to the club and I really want to go out, you know, so unaweza nipigia uniambie uko mimi niko nimeenda kunini kidogo tu, hata nimeenda kutembea kwa esto kidogo, nikatembeze dogi nasema sina dogi. By the time unapiga hilo kwanza na kisha natoka kando ya club naenda kwa parki. Nenda kwa paki huko kwenye kumenyamaza. Nikombe hata sikuwa nimesikia ama niweke hata sauti ya kulala. Ndio umeniamsha. Hata ndio umeniamsha. Lakini vitu zingine like I feel like in a relationship kuna vitu zingine that are forgivable. But zingine honestly
achana nayo.
Ikishafika hapo
ofai kuambiwa mara mbili. Kwanza there is this statement, a guy doesn't have to tell you they don't like you twice. There are small things zenye anafanya yenye clearly anakonesha hapo feelings meisha. Kwanza I hate, have you seen this Twitter thread
of tunaona tukifight. Leo tunaona tukifight. Unageuzia guys and babes have this habit of they leave you a month before they leave you.
Okay.
Like you guys are in the relationship napo tumadharau ndogo zuanza.
Exactly, because you know us we are led by our emotions. So mimi nikikwambia Bobby change 1, baby change 2, baby change 3. So I'll be there again. Physically but emotionally I'm somewhere else.
But you know also wala acha nikwambie kuna wase wengine kabla vitu zishike. Unajua hata set tulikuwa top 3 shule ama top 10. Kuna wengine wetu tuko nacheza top 20. So lazima hata kama mwalimu wetu alikuwa anashindwa. Watu kama cheli yako ni chopi na anashika kitu kwa mara ya kwanza kidole kwako. Lakini kuna wale sasa si wenye manze lazima turudi. Sisi wa remedial classes. Sisi wenye tunaambiwa simulator kwa paper. Ile simulator kwa after nini. Sisi wao sasa. Walai like for me honestly man unaamsha manze. Yani kuna place unafanya nafungua ka place kwa roho nilikuwa nimefunga kwa niko na kakifunguka recently deleted. Niko na files recently deleted nimezisukuma hapo chini.
Thread ya Twitter at that face where you start hating
your girlfriend.
How do you feel about it, by the way?
Me yenyewe kusema kweli.
Is there a phase like that?
There is a phase like that. Okay. There is a phase like that. For me, when I noticed I had a phase like that is nilianza kujiuliza undo mtu ndaka naye tutamaliza 1 year kweli.
Oh wow.
Nikishaanza kuonanga kwanza yangu kamingi tuza tutamaliza 1 year. Nikiona by the aiko, then for a fact I feel like then is when we just start talking about it in terms of don't is disrespect. You see, I feel like generally as a person, if you're a nice person, you're a nice person.
Yeah.
It shouldn't change whatsoever, whether you're in a relationship or not. Alfai kwa tina tabia za relationship na tabia za huko nje. Kama ni msempoa. Kama ni mtu kwa madharau, bado kwa hiyo relationship utakuwa na madharau. Unaona? So for me, all that thing about ati tu madhara ndogo because even me I was in a place where someone had emotionally left and I was left alone. True. Okay. She had said things over and over again, which I agree. Alikuwa nashinda akimention certain types of things. Change. And I feel like it was a period in my life where I was broken. So the moment alikuwa nashinda akiniambia badilisha, I wasn't there mentally. Because mentally I'm fighting some other family issues. I get, but she was my safe space. Okay. Like me na go through vitu zangu za family, but she's the one person I can run to without feeling anything, because then ni mimi na yeye against the world. Wapi nilichonga hapo nini? One month iliingia madharau ndogo manzera za kuonyeshwa tu madharau. Kitambo.
But my question is you as a guy, where do you feel, what are the limits that will make you hit that face yenyewe? I feel like I'm starting to...
I feel like ni tabia. Mwanamke pia ni tabia. I feel like for honestly, like mwanamke ni tabia. The moment for me, I feel like there is a change in the first person I met, because the dating phase, you get to see someone who's, both of us are trying to impress each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
So both of us are putting our
the
best acts.
Yes.
Then we get each other. Hapo sasa ndo ile period unaanza kusema wow. Nasikia mtu unaangalia simu unasema
oh my god, you know this is how they act. Oh my god.
Anza unaangalia hivi simu unasema tu nishike nisishike, unaangalia. Lakini mimi ni msempoa, mimi ndashika. But then I feel like that's when I just start talking to someone and I'd rather end things before they get to that stage.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather actually end things before I get to that stage. That's why other people are told, like, even when you're choosing a partner, you want to spend the rest of your life with them. You have to get to a point where pia lazima ulete mse kwa nyumba yako muishi pamoja. Muone kama compatible. You see, juzi niliambiwa kitu na mtu, lazima ulete mtu kwa keja muishi naye muone kama uko compatible.
But that
kabla uone, so utachukua tu mtu hivyo na umjui ati sasa tiju umekuwa mkienda dates. Kwa hiyo nyumba mjui kama compatible.
I know, but there's something about living with your person is just too much for me.
Not now. Right now you guys are.
Yes, I know.
Right now you guys
now still, but
maybe akimove in, maybe wakati amekuwa fiancé amove in na mimi. Hiyo ndo unasema?
Mimi hata nasema hata kabla mimi lazima nipige kama stay. Lazima tupige. Mimi sasa niko na miaka ngapi? 28. So mimi mtu wangu lazima akuje tupige kama we stay. If this is tuseme kwanza first kuna kudate. We are dating, we are in a relationship. Sawa, tumepiga relationship miaka moja na uni mse tuseme cause mimi sasa kama sasa age yangu inaniruhusu kukuwa na wedding bells. So nimepiga 1 year na yeye tuko fiti, naona okay amenibamba na mshocheki fanya hivi cause me I have a house that I'm paying rent, so you move in. Then ni move in yone sasa your period. Because do you know people manze wasa, do you know how many you guys don't even, do you know how many people ajamaliza 1 year of marriage in this generation? In this me I have friends who haven't finished an year. Like umse tulienda harusi yake siwezi sahau. Na mimi naenda siku hizi kwa sababu nitaizi harusi. Mimi nimeenda kuangalia bridesmaids. Wenye watu wakushika maua na nini. Hao ndo sasa mimi nataka. Ndo watu naangalia. Manze watu nimeenda harusi beginning of the year, end of the year, these people walienda separate ways.
Wow.
And imagine, and you've called your people. Do you know how that is? Umetoa watu waocha mabasi zimekaa. Unaona? Alafu tena so that's what I'm telling you have to live with someone.
Yeah, I will. That one.
No. Because even someone said, Juicy, I saw a quote, someone said, choose someone you can go to war with. Unaget? And choose someone, ni mse mkienda war na unaona manze siwezi taka kulose mtu. Unaona, si ati mtu tenda war na na usema, we kwenda, pia unajia.
Ukienda, there's no difference.
You know. So, at the end of the day, that's facts.
Another lesson I think you can I've learned from my ex is you can part ways mutually without any drama.
Definitely.
Because you know if you come to think of it, there are some people you just feel like haiwezi. I think like again choosing yourself first, una feel I feel like I can grow, but without you. Like I need you out of my space so I can grow. There's always that. It's just that I hate when guys tell me that because I feel like, wow. So Mimi, I'm stealing your shine. Mimi ninakuwa nyota yako.
But okay, for me, my point was learning to know how to let go, or like it's over. You know, there's a phase you feel like you're forcing it, but
wacha
ishe tu.
Na usituandikie motivational quotes.
Let me show you guys. Alisema ati usimbembeleze sana, unaua brand ya familia.
Hiyo message imetoka kwa mama. Lazima ukae brand manze. Usimbembeleze sana, unaua brand ya family manze. Like at the end of the day, me I honestly feel like, and mukanga hivi chini musiki wasenye huku janga kutukana exes wao online. To me, kusema kweli, I just find people like that
that's
weird.
Crazy.
I just find you weird because that's one person. You are really, there was one time that was the love of your life. You get sasa jumeisha ama mmekosana, sasa mnakuja mna nini, you know, like
but unataka kuniambia hujai post any motivational thing to attack your ex?
To attack my ex? Nah, not really.
Ataka something like
hata upige picha na bestie wako just for them to ama demrembo.
Like me, wacha nikwambie ukweli, nashukuru Mungu manze kitu ya content. Sijui ningekuwa wapi, but I've gotten to meet very beautiful women, so hata yeye anajua, si ati ajui, anajua the next babe. Like sijai kuwa msemi personally, mika Bobby, sijai kuwa msemi mwenye ati nimekuwa mtu mwenye ati sasa, like all of the babes I've been with are very beautiful. So it never, like when it comes to beauty for me, it's never a thing that I have to post someone else to, you know, to make you feel jealous. Because you're ni routine, you're ni brand. Unavyombembe usiwabembeleze sana. Utaharibu brand. So pia usimnini. Usipe hiyo energy.
Tukiona wasichana wengi kwa timeline yako tutasema
mi kwanza mi ni high value man. Mi utanipata kwa DMs, utanipata kwa likes, utanipata kwa comments, like
utanipata comments. Picha useme like amepost but huja comment umtumie
like,
you see what I really love, because I love the chase. If there's something I really love, I love the chase in terms of napendanga kitu, unajua mimi nimetoka Pumwani boys. So I feel like tu kutoka chuo wale madem tulikuwa tunakatazwa, walikuwa nakatazwa, hao ndio walikuwa nakatazwa, sisi tunakatazwa. Madem wa Alliance, Riara wanaambia, "Hey, we don't want to see you with those boys from Pumwani." Ilikuwa sisi Jamu, Isili, Aquinas. Oh my God. All of those 4 schools now for Jericho. All of those 5 schools sisi ndo tulikuwa no go zone. But sasa mimi kitu kilikuwa inanifurahisha ni when they used to do that. Hiyo ndo time sasa mimi ndo naenda kuhakikisha. And then hiyo time kwa nimechapa. So the only thing inakusaidia ni lugha. Upati dem out of looks nayo. Mimi hiyo time ukiambiwa na msichana, wacha nikwambie, hiyo time kwanza ukiambiwa na msichana, me and you Bobby, maybe in another life. Mungu. In the image and likeness of God. Mimi ndo mnanitukana hivi. Unaniambia in another life. Na nikirudi kama inji.
Bado hiyo life bado
ndo unanichoose. So si ndo tuko tunaambiwanga vitu kama hizo. So at the end of the day, me, I used to love the chase. But then now, and that's something nililearn, like becoming someone who's a content creator. Like with YouTube and stuff like that. And people know you now. There are certain habits you also have to unafaa uache. Unajua, there's one time I remember I went, you know, when your TikTok inakuonyeshanga mtu ameona profile yako. So I went to who's checked my profile, and normally I go check theirs back. Si tunastokiana tu nini? Si tunajuana. Si wewe umeona yangu, acha pia mimi nikaone yako. So si nimeenda nikafanya hivyo. This babe went, took a screenshot of people who've seen Bobby akaenda kaandika, "You won't believe it. Bobby's stalking me.
Oh, wow.
On her Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, yo, come on, man.
I was
that was
literally,
not
yeah.
You started.
You know, yeah, like that was not, and yeah, you started it, but unajua tu nabaki. Nakwambia kwa msem humble ni kitu poa, nabaki tu umenyamaza hata uwezi. You can't address it. You know, you just say, it is what it is. That's fine with it. So even me sliding in the DM, it was also a thing where I didn't want many babes to be like, hey, this guy is thirsty.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy, man. Bobi anakuwa kwa DM za kila mtu. Kama ule msanii, sitaki kutaja jina yake. Hii Nairobi inasemekana. Hii Nairobi watu sema kama wewe si ukitaka kujua urembo, huyo msanii amekudia. Msanii wetu wa gospel na secular. Kama haja kudm, hujafika standards za Kenya.
Okay, you talked about the chase. Yeah, you love the chase. Let me ask you, Amy, have you ever found yourself in a situation where a guy chases you, but uliingia box haraka, not because you wanted it, ama ilikuwa tu maybe ni kama tu ulikuwa tunangoja tu ile spark tu kakuje alafu ika create flame. Have you ever been in that situation?
Alafu hiyo flame isha haraka pia.
Yeah. That's
but
the problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
but it tends to the way umesema inaisha mbio cause like okay, tumespark, but now in the long term it's no longer now utamu, hakuna utamu anymore. Yeah, so
sasa nyinyi mtaniona nimekuja rahisi. Na
mimi acha nikwambie, mimi hata
maybe tu
mimi hata kama Charlie pia sisi, kwani bwana unaiweka side yenu mimi kama Charlie. Me there was a babe who used to follow each other on Snapchat, I remember, and she was manza chan kwamba kweli nilikuwa namuona hivi na alikuwa naika snap once a month, lakini nikiona tu aro yake hata si focus na asili nenda tu kwa yake kwanza na click na view na fry nazima. It was like that, and I think I followed her for 2 years. And I was like, damn. But unaona hiyo policy yangu, I don't slide in DMs. But I was looking at her, I was like, hey, damn, she's pretty. She's beautiful. And then we met at Deja Vu, when Deja Vu was Deja Vu. And I was like, when I saw her, I was like, nah, today I'll talk to her. And then I was like, nah, maybe leo tumeonana, because even the way she looked at me, I could tell
she knows you.
Pia alikuwa anataka. Tulikuwa tunatakana. Unajua tu kuna ile macho unaona.
Vicky kupata.
Kumbe sikujua kitaniramba. So yeah, so I was like, I wish too, manze. I wish. Manze, si mimi nikasema tu, me the next time I'll meet her, I'll be like, yo, yeah, I saw you at Deja Vu. That will be the starting point.
Yeah.
So you didn't say hi that?
Imagine.
See, I didn't say hi. That was a plan for me.
Oh, okay.
But then the babe came to me. So yeye ndo akanisimamisha akaniambia, yo, can we talk? So yeah, we talked. So me was, manze nilikuwa Waswahili usema kububujikwa na furaha. Nilikuwa nimebubujikwa na furaha. Meno ungeniona Deja Vu, meno zingine tu. Kama mtu yamepeleka sijui kuna sweet. Sifungi mdomo. So then we talked. She gave me a number, which I normally don't do. I don't take people's numbers in the club. So she gave me her number, and then there it was. Manze mimi niko na excitement like crazy. But then nikaanza ku notice, udema nani treat vi sijui aje. Then one time I remember went for an event, and then she got drunk, and that's when she told me, I was just with you to prove a point I could get you.
Oh, wow.
Nikaka hivi nikaona nikawa kwa friends group yao walikuwa wananiongelelea.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
alikuwa winner.
Truth or dare, I dare you to get both.
Kama hizo sasa.
Wow.
I don't know if that actually what was the case, but then that's what, when she was drunk, I got to aliniambia bila ya kujua alikuwa ameniambia, because the next day she didn't even see it coming. So nikaona cool. Before I know it, nilikulwa block yangu safi. Nimeunfollow kwa all socials.
Yummy.
Wanzo nakanga hivi. Alafu then you meet. Yeah, and then the next week I meet her in the club with a friend.
Your friend
now?
Yeah, with my friend.
A male friend.
Yeah.
And I go and I say hi.
And you guys say hi.
The audacity. Kwenye una dignity.
Kaka pride kakidogo.
Unataka ego. Kadot.
Nenda nikasema tu, sina kama mimi ni msemi. Sina kama
ngeta ni. Kuna kwa mzuri.
Wacha nikwambie, sasa nisalimie my friend.
Sasa
that friend of mine is not a close friend. Ni best yangu mwenye super tananga once lakini si best.
Best yako kwa club the whole time. Ungemtafuta why?
Usikie kwanza niwaambie. Tuko club section junior club Joasa nizashikanisha hiyo story. But tuko kwa hiyo club. So mimi natoka nikawacheki. Una get wako kwa section ya VIP, so nikawacheki nikamuona yeye, so nikimsalimia ndo ananiambia kama ukae na sisi, so akiniambia kama nikae na sisi naona madem naona moja wa madem si ndo umsupa alinidu hivi like 3 weeks ago. Unaona, so I was like hey hi how are you, I called her by name, I was like hey hi how are you, I'm fine nini hivyo tu, then nikatoka kwa club kaenda home.
Of course.
Nika change clubs. Nilienda club nyingine actually. Nilikuwa nikaa hiyo club niko nako huko.
Kai.
Manze. Alafu pati best yako alikuwa na enjoy fruits, wewe ungekuwa una enjoy.
Si ati wacha nikwambie, si ati ungepata. Alikuwa ana enjoy. Wala nini ati alikuwa. Hizo ni stories zile za mnakuja kuongea wawili anakwambia lakini hata hiyo kitu hata ikuwa.
Bobby,
Aki man.
Unaona unaacha mtu mzuri, unaona ubaya kuacha mse mzuri, unataka kuendea.
Jue ungeongea.
Mimi singeongea. Na mimi nilikuwa namtreat me, you know, me I've been brought up, I have 2 sisters. I have 2 nieces. Mimi nime bring yangu where I've been surrounded by ladies. So
you know how
I've always just been that type of guy. Unaget uko poa. Like wase mimi ngojanga ile siku yani mtu atakuja kudipasha online. I just wait for the day because they'll be so shocked to see how many women will come and defend me in terms of what I've done for them. Unaget like in terms of mimi ule msenda kubeba ni kuweke kwa cab ni akisha umefika home usilale kwa meza ya club. You know, I've done that for a lot of people. You know, hata my neighbor will tell you like ataka hapo zake zimemlemea, mimi ndo ndamuingisha kwa nyumba without any motive or without even wanting anything, because that's just how I was brought up to take care of my sisters and defend my sisters. Unaona? So ingekuwa mimi hiyo situation si ningenyamazia tu, hiyo si I don't kiss and tell, ningenyamaza tu hiyo story shave, lakini si aliendea bad boy.
Ukaambiwa story ukachangiaza.
Aliendea good guys.
Don't go.
Aliendea Kevo. Alipata na Kevo na Brayo. Kevo na Brayo kwa anachapia hiyo story hata niko tu man, nilimhurumia but tena sikumhurumia. Si ni shida yake sasa. Ni shida yake. That would have never been me.
Hi, another lesson. Lesson. Kwako.
Me sina lessons. I feel like tu kusema ukweli zangu zimekam after. Like zimekuja after. I feel like at times the best version of you will come after the heartbreak. That's a lesson, The best version of you will come after the heartbreak. You know, during that heartbreak is when you feel like you're at your lowest. Mimi nilikuwa nakaa hivi hadi nashanga manze nashanga yani hivi ndo roho huma cha ukweli. Nilikuwa nadhani wasanii wa bongo wanadanganya ati sikuli silali. Wasanii wa bongo walituimbia ukweli tulikata kusikia. So for me it actually felt the same way that manze nilikuwa nakaa hivi naona man ni uchungu gani yani ameenda. So but then I discovered the best version of me now came after that.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It came after that. Hapo ndo manze akili ilifunguka. You know
how to handle such situations.
Unajua watu wengine watahit the gym, kuna watu wengine watapeleka aggression yao. Mimi niliingia kwa biashara. Unaona, so by the time nilikuwa naye, by the I won't lie to you, like I was just all about her. But then by the time aende akili yangu ikafunguka nikaanza kuona okay wacha niende nianze ku make dough. So I feel like the best version of you will also come out after. So sikuwa na wasiwasi.
I would say learn your love language. Because I've been in a situation of
you make it home.
Wacha
tukugoje.
A situation.
Nanigusa mlitumwa.
Tulitumwa.
Mse alipewa hii topic ni kama Angel alikamusika akasema Bobby get Bobby for this.
So like situation where they were gift giving, but I preferred quality time.
Oh, so this guy was gifting you, but you preferred something else. Okay.
Yeah. So I felt like his thought of him gifting me it's not a must we hang out. You get what I mean? Yeah.
But did you communicate to him though?
Deaf, but yeah. But I still like gifts though.
Yeah, but it wasn't your first.
Yeah.
But a love language it's a two-way terms of communication. It shows you how your partner also wants to be loved and how your partner loves. So for instance, I could give gifts genuinely from the bottom of his, because I'm also a gift giver. So I feel like for him, he was actually feeling like, even for me, I was actually feeling like I was genuinely loving this person.
Yes.
Unaona, because I'd be somewhere and I'd see something, unajua, na ndasema, mrembo anaweza kaa poa na hii kitu. Or me kwanza, I think I'm a really good listener. So the moment utataja kitu useme, by the babes, unajua, ile water bottle yangu noma ili nini, like I'm not going to wait ili haribika kama ili my AirPods zilipotea, vitu kama hizo. Ukishaniambia vitu kama hizo, like when I'm getting you a gift, I'm getting you something that works for you. I'm not just getting you something also to juu nimeona.
Just a gift, yeah.
Like something that pia you need. But at the same time, manze pia unakuja kujua. Me, like for me, my partner was into not quality time, physical touch. So she always wanted to be around me in terms of your physical touch. And physical touch doesn't necessarily mean it's sexual.
Yeah.
Unajua kila mtu fikiria physical touch ni kuwa sexual, but it's actually not. Unajua say physical, watu wa your physical touch want to be also physical touch na quality time zuenda hand in hand, because ni mtu anataka ni mtu anataka kukuwa around you, kuwa nini. Unaona, na mimi na feel pia mimi natoa gifts. So eventually pia mimi niliachwa na statement ya Bobby, you don't know how to love. Because I was loving her according to my love language, not according to her love language. Unaona, so eventually na atakwambia manza unipendi venye nataka kupendwa. But pia mimi nilikuja kudiscover pia yako ananipenda venye mimi nilikuwa nataka kupendwa. Unaona, so even you babes make it so one-sided.
Ama maybe hakukupenda vile unafaa kupendwa kwa sababu wewe hukumpenda vile unafaa kupendwa.
Okay. Piga account alikutuma pale kwa namba yake, alikutumia M-Pesa, uko na M-Pesa.
You started it and you didn't know.
True.
Yeah,
but also get someone whose love language. I think these are very important questions to ask
yourself,
to ask your partner actually, to be able to know, is it something that you're okay with. Unajua kuna wengine wapendangi tu kuguswa.
Yeah, kweli.
Like mimi na PDA, mimi na PDA hata mimi. Unless niko mavitu, nimelewa, mambo ya PDA. No, I'm shy. So spendangi mambo yangu ni ajutu, I'm shy by the.
But what's your love language though?
Mine is gift giving.
Gift giving.
Yourself?
Mine, receiving or giving. Oh, wacha ni wa counter.
Receiving or giving gifts?
No. See, there's a love language. You can give out.
Hiyo ni acts of service.
Sikia.
Zinakonga tano. Acts of service.
Sikia vile nasema. Love language, you can be giving someone a love language, but that's not what you like to receive.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Okay, so what do you like giving?
I like giving quality time, but I love receiving acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your love language is acts of service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yangu ni words of affirmation. Yeah, too.
When wako amka na motivation wako. You are worthy. You are excellent. You will conquer this morning.
You'll do it today.
What lesson have you learned?
Okay, let me ask this question before I give a lesson, because it's related. Does body count? Does body count matter? Sorry.
People who are below 25. People who are... No, sorry. Let me scratch that. I feel like wase wenyewe bado wanaongelea body count for me. Kwangu, it's immature.
Thank you.
It's actually immature. I think what someone does in their past when you're not there,
in the past.
haikuhusu.
And who say it for the people at the back?
Like younger me would have said, hey, body count in
But would you want to know her past though?
Her past? No.
No.
That hainihusu.
No.
Past yako kitu nataka kujua, labda tu nijue tu ex wako. Maybe unichape tu stories za ex wako na tunamalizana. Like if you slept with other people, hainihusu.
Because
my question is, as long as those other people are not my friends, me I'm okay. I'd care less. I'd care less because nini itaandiko. Hakuna kitu itaandiko kwa forehead that you say.
Wouldn't you want to know what you're working with?
No, what for?
Are you okay? Now you see that makes you want to love them different.
Ukipewa jembe saa hii unafikiria unajua jembe ilishika mikono ngapi? Utaanza kulima. Yeah, so why you unawari watu wangapi wameshika? Wewe saa hii ni time yako. Yenye inakuhusu ni time yako. Shughulika na time yako na make sure hiyo jembe yako inafanya kazi hivi poa. See ati now for me younger me definitely. I remember even I did an episode on East Meets West, I think when I was 23. And I was like, yeah, body count matters. Oh, mimi kwa nimejiwe scratch that man. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't define someone.
Okay, it doesn't define.
Mtu anaweza kuwa hata na so na manzeni mtu roho safi, mtu mpoa, ana maneno. Kuna mtu ako na moja na kiburi amejaza hadi sasa it doesn't matter. It doesn't increase or decrease your value in my own opinion. Mimi na feel tu ukinibamba umenibamba, vitu za body count hizo man. Don't ask.
Tumekujibu mimi.
Ukiuliza utalia. And ukiuliza kila mtu atadanganya, so kuna haja gani ya kuuliza? Juu ukisema namba mimi ndakisha yangu ni lower.
Or tunacheza the same.
Ama tuko hapo anikwambia hata wewe ndo umesema ngapi? 3.
We just add plus 2.
3. Hata wewe ndo wangu hapo.
Ladies, where you maybe a guy tells you like their body count and you feel like it's lesser than yours. And you're just like, oh, this guy maybe doesn't have experience.
Wanna feel that he doesn't have experience? And utajoju.
Alikuwa na rotate.
Wamejificha tu anajicheza vizuri. Mwambie, na wewe nilidhani hauna experience.
Haya. Another lesson. My ex taught me not to lend them money.
Wow.
Money is a big topic when it comes to relationships.
And it's very sensitive. Pesa wewe. I don't know. There's something about I'd rather give money to you and don't expect you to return. Like sahi ukiniomba do unaniomba tseme 10k. Your 10k, wacha tu nikupe nikijua I won't need that 10k in the next 3 months. I won't need it. Unipe usinipe. But the fact that I have to ask for my money, you kitu inanibo. Hi, please remember you had to send me my money next week.
Hata sina hiyo patience.
Hata mimi sina hiyo patience.
Me by them wachanga. I've left people na deni zangu. I feel like I think the habit I took from my mom, where my mom actually taught me not to value money as much. So mimi nakwanga ule msee kona deni yangu ndakuuliza mara moja. Hiyo nakwanga rule yangu ya breakup na kubembeleza mara moja. Pesa mara moja. After that, I'm not gonna kaa tu nayo, like because and you're willing to normally msee usema kopesha msee do any akikutoka itakuumiza. If someone comes to you and asks for 5,000 and yes you have that 5,000 but unajua ithao haitakuumiza, haitakufanya hivyo. Mpe hiyo thao, mwambie manze niko na thao. At the end of the day pia umemsaidia.
By the way.
But have you given money, lended money to your partner?
Have I? No, not that they've. No, I feel like I've always been with babes who have been very understanding. Like, enye msewa mwisho don't come any true love. Alikuanga mse mwenye, like, she didn't even want to get things from me. Like, we'd go on a date angetaka 20-50-50. Like, she even didn't want me to buy her food. So she never borrowed me money. I also feel like hata kwanza mi ukiniambia tuma fare akiana ni story yako nishamaliza.
Walai.
Story yako nishamaliza.
Hata mimi I feel like that's
that's a shame.
If I'm taking you out for, and I think that's an unspoken rule. If I'm taking you out for lunch,
why are you asking for fare?
like the least you could do
is bring yourself.
just come, man.
Literally.
Then I pay you manze na kulipia tena kabi yako. Man, I feel like
Literally.
then I'm doing everything. Like then you're not interested in me. You like, it's like, and I feel like babes who ask for fare are genuinely not interested in that type of person. Because if she's interested, ashike lori
hadi afike
penye huko. But ati ile yenye ati tu ati send fare. Man. But I'm for the type of person, if someone I'm in a relationship asks for money from me, definitely I'd give them. Because when ni mtu wangu. Naget, like I wouldn't have second thoughts about it, and I wouldn't. Me consider vitu za bring up, I really don't. We don't do things for people so that we can remind them.
Yeah.
Isikuwe time ya argument. Unajua
nilikupatia phone, I bought you mi kama si gari na nyumba hiyo ingine kana. But because gari yangu nitakujia na nyumba yangu nitakujia for sure. Yeah.
Si tunaomba Mungu tukue millionaires tusizikujie.
Hallelujah.
Katunazo.
Wako na zingine stanioma. Have you lended money to your partner, Amy?
No.
Okay. But ushaipewa pesa na ukakosa kurudisha?
Joy.
Ushaipewa pesa ukakosa kurudisha?
Na
ama ukafanya mtu akae sana before ulipe?
Ama best zangu maboy. Kama ni neja ka poa. But manze, you know how even for a guy, by the time unaomba msichana do, manze uko at by the way na guy ameomba
that's
manze ako yani
down to the ground,
rock bottom.
Cause mbona usiome
ground
manze
at
rock bottom.
Before
afike kwa achama best zake utafike kwa
hata ende wazazi.
But that's an icky kidogo. You just text me uniombe pesa nitakupea, but I'm like na maybe unaringa pale Instagram like you have your shit together. Bro, we shake up some do, and I've talked about it hapa kwa podcast yangu. Nikasema like nilimkopesha do akaniambia hana do akakosa kunimute. Bro, na mwana mtu anachapa sherehe amekanya machoma pale after that club. After that, sijui gifting, sijui someone nini, somebody gifted me this, gifted me that. Afu nikamwona hii place inaitwa Kicks Kenya.
Oh no.
Nikasema wow.
Hata mi juzi
it
was the same thing. I think I gave someone was asking.
That's crazy.
Mtu hata sijazoeana naye hivyo alikuwa ananiomba do manze. And normally manze nikiwa nayo mi, as I said, niko na tu hiyo roho. I normally just like helping people because I know where I came from.
Yeah.
So manze nimefungua Instagram naona mtu anakunywa ma cocktails. Imagine hata sikuweza kutumia. Because I was like, honestly, genuinely, if you're someone I really wanted to help and you're in a fix, then manze wacha kustantia watu on the gram. You know, like don't stand for people in the gram because unaniomba tuseme kama hata 500 bob na cocktail unakunywa ni 800 bob.
Surely.
Like does it make sense? Yeah. So at times pia kwangi po.
Ai bambi.
At all.
Do you guys have any other lessons, Amma?
Not from my end.
Yeah, but before we close this episode, I want you to tell us what is one thing you have pretended not to know.
Not to know in terms of?
In life.
Generally. Na muulize ile swali yako ya
Hebu nipe example.
Like how, for me, I've pretended not to know like a guy's family, like sister yake nini. But nilishamstock nikajua hata shosho yake. Una get? So when you come to me and you ask, you tell me, oh, but I have 2 sisters. I'm like, I already know that.
But in reality, you're just like, oh, really?
Yeah.
I think prices are vitu. Wigs, makucha. Like, najuanga tu, lakini najifanyanga.
So then wakikwambia, atakasema, wig ushajua hiyo wig ni how much?
Nishajua.
Oh, wow.
Like frontal ina nini. Niyopiga hiyo research. Anaweza kwambia hivyo manzona mtumia hiyo do na unajiambia we.
Okay, what if unajua hiyo wig inaweza range 50k na mekuchapia kitu kama 80? Utatuma tu?
Mungu nifikisha.
Hallelujah.
But utatuma tu?
What? 50 na ameniambia?
80.
That's in your pocket.
Because share.
Nakwambia acha ni mimi mwenyewe nikakulete. Ama tuende kwa shop.
Okay, tena ka shop alafu ni buy. That's better.
Because some babes you might be doing these things for and then uko nje kumbe pia we pia uko kwa hiyo list. Unajua mko wengi. Unapata wendo wa wig, mwingine ni wa kucha, mwingine wa food. You know, so you'd rather not also go all the way out.
Yeah.
You know, and then pia mimi kitambo nipata na dem kama huyo uongo. Uongo. Like, no offense. Manze. Mwambianga say yes, buddies are fun. You know, buddies are fun and cool and they look nice and you're going to be out there but sata kupigia claps nini. But pia ututu demo tu 9 to 5. Pia manze. No hapo. Yani I feel like they're underrated. Yani unajua ni underrated because msaya anatoka tu job anakuambia kama nikubaie lunch. Unajua ni msumbui. Huku tu buddies utaambiwa story ya kucha, nywele, nguo, nini.
But you knew that's what you're going for.
Yeah.
So you should be prepared, yeah?
So
don't use it as an excuse.
Ndo maana kila mtu unacheza tu na penye.
Pesa yako.
Me I've had babes who I told them kusema ukweli I'm not
I can't fund your lifestyle.
Siwezi tu. Mi kuna madem nimekata si ati juu si warembo. Ni juu walai hata ningetembea nao. Kenya yote watu wananiambia Bobby. Ningekuwa tu kwa news yani umeona Bobby
kama wanakusponsor wewe
manze lakini tena maana unakaa hivi you always also have to be true to yourself because even me one thing I normally do with babes is when someone I want or someone amenihit kwa DM I normally go and check their page out. Unaona zile tu highlights, unaona mtu amekuwa Italy wapi na wewe unafikanga tu Kisumu. Unafikanga tu Kisumu, unafikanga sijui wapi. Unajua unafika Kisumu na wapi. So you also don't want to go for someone that unajua pia wewe unaweza naenda. Usianze kuita watu sijui ni jina za ufala, gold digger nini. Just go for
hata una gold.
Unajua endea tu mtu mwenye yako kwa penye unaweza cheza. Kama unaweza cheza kwa kibanda, endea sasa anabambikana kibanda. Usijisumbue na mtu manzi amezoea 5 star na nini.
Tabu muulize ile swali yako.
Gani ya?
Ile ya pants.
The question I asked this last week was do you pull up your pants then flush the toilet or flush the toilet then pull up your pants?
Pull up the pants and then flush the toilet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's another guest who was saying they flush
then they pull their pants. Yeah.
Walai.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know.
I think it makes sense though.
No.
Because you're saying actually you have to see what you're working with.
Yeah.
No, I don't have time. Flush. I just lift my pants and just
flush. Manze si umemali. Like ni etiquette.
See, actually etiquette.
Like,
at the end of the day, see, but flash.
Ni vitu ziko tu in order. Like ni vitu tu ziko in order manze. Ni kama unajipanguza kabla.
Bobby niko na swali moja.
Unajipanguza kabla utumie and then una it makes sense. Yes.
Niko na swali moja. Comment na swali. Comment, I really love the story times unaekanga pale TikTok. Ingia live. Na ingianga tu naona nasema wacha it's now time for fun. Naeka tu bali sema nasikia hizo vitu experience. It's very nice by the way. You still do them?
Yeah, I normally do. Mostly sana on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Thursdays on Friday.
On your TikTok?
On my TikToks.
Yeah. Also another thing, one last question is, what's your real name?
My real name is Bobby Jr.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, iko kwa ID yangu.
Bobby Jr.
Bobby Jr, exactly.
Are you named after somebody?
It's a funny story. So Bobby used to be my dad's nickname.
Okay.
So now my dad used to play football for the national team of Kenya. So now there was a player he used to really like. Alikuwa anaitwa Bobby, who was also a Kenyan player. Alikuwa anaitwa Bobby Ogola. So my dad now inherited that name. So juu alikuwa nampenda sana. He used to talk about him a lot. So watu wakaanza kumuita Bobby. So like when I was born, ikakuwa Bobby Jr.
Yeah.
Ikakuwa Bobby Jr. So it's in my ID, it's in all my documents. Yeah, si jina ya kujinini. Wala you are so dhani ni jina fake?
Mimi kadhani maybe tu ni ya kazi.
kazi aje.
Mbona
nijite Bobby Junior?
Somewhere there.
Omondi.
Hata sionagi hiyo jina ikiwa cool hivyo.
No, me I feel like it's cool. Like it feels like si yako.
Maybe wasewa kama by the way, you're not the first person. I've gotten that a lot of times. People don't actually think it's my name. But ni jinangu iko kwa ID, iko kwa kila kitu yangu.
Nice.
It's there.
Nice. It's been real, guys. Wacha tufunge show. So guys, that's it for today. Follow us on our social media accounts at YKTV Online on Instagram. No, on Instagram. On TikTok, the same. Lock and Key podcast on Spotify. Our individual handles is Kuona Vicky,
Bobby,
and Amy Kinyanjuri.
Yeah, do you have any social media platforms in Guinea?
Oh yeah, you can follow us on East Meets West on YouTube, East Meets West on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bobby Junior is on TikTok and on Instagram.
Nice.
Well. Okay.
With that being said, see you in the
our next one. Bye.